We're live! We're live! What's up, ladies and gentlemen? It's your host with the most, Griever, as always, bringing you guys the Garo Show! Chapter 150. Now, we of course do our obligatory 10-minute run-off time. 10 to 12 minutes, and then boom, we will jump into the brand new release chapter of the Garo Show, chapter 150. I was told not to make fun of that. I was told not to make fun of how long we have waited. I'm still going to do it, but yeah. So, how's everybody doing? What's going on? I know I'm a little early for my scheduled time and stuff, but anyways. Actually, I got to get this sweater off already. Already we have an issue. I got to get this sweater off. It's just killing me here. Probably because it was warmer earlier or whatever. There we go. Or I should say it was colder. It was colder earlier. Yeah. Down here, but I've got my lovely cup of tea. So yeah, that is what it is. Yeah, most people aren't going to jump in for the next 2 minutes anyway, so we're going to probably do a 12-minute run-off time, because we don't got anybody in here yet. But I know that with this chapter drop, we should get a decent amount of viewers in here who are excited for this. I just have to do this quick and stuff. Well, I'm not gonna do it quick. It's not going to be a quick stream. It's just that I'm probably going to do a double stream tonight. But I also have to pick up a friend from the airport, so yeah. But yeah. Oh, Vib's already in here. It says I got nobody in here, but okay, apparently Vib is. So, hi Vib. Vib said, let's ignore the redraws, or redos, and assume the wait was just because the author got long COVID. Am I allowed to say, are you still allowed to say that on stream, or does YouTube cancel you? I remember back, like, last year or whatever, they were canceling people because they wanted to, and it was smart of them to do so, like, don't spread misinformation, because, I mean, our own news channels do that, so I understood that part, but I'm not sure if I'm supposed to say that or not. Anyways, it doesn't matter. El Mago Gog says, hi. Well, hello there. Misk is in here and says, and I am here! You know? So, yeah. Yeah. So, what we're going to be doing tonight, guys, because I know some people might be going a little bit confused if you're not a part of my Discord. People get a little bit confused. Number one, 10-minute run-up time, as always, before we get into an actual stream. That just gives people time to jump in, yada, yada, yada. Also, number two, we are still going to be doing a Tokyo Ghoul stream tonight. I can't promise when we'll do it. It depends on how long this stream takes. And then we'll have to go from there, because I do have to go pick somebody up at the airport, a friend finally coming home from Japan, and they're finally coming home, and that's around, their flight gets in around 10:45. So I got to go pick him up at that time. So it depends on how long this stream lasts, and then I'll sort of gauge the amount of time I have left and see what we can do about a Tokyo Ghoul stream. Maybe within the 10 minutes it might be end this stream and start the next one in 20 minutes. So we're gonna see how that, you know, goes down. And then yeah, so because the One Punch Man stream is definitely, even though it should be a lot of fun, there hasn't been a chapter in an extremely long time, and we're not going to point fingers as to why that is. No, of course not. We never do that here. You know, I'm just a zombie like the rest of the One Punch Man community. I'm just a zombie like the rest of them. Murata can do no wrong. I'm just like you. But yeah, so, but nonetheless, no matter how great this chapter is, no matter what goes down, at the end of the day, it is one chapter. So this stream will definitely be shorter than the Tokyo Ghoul one, so at least I'll get through this stream, and then we'll see what happens for the next stream. And I don't want to rush either stream. I want to enjoy them, so that's what we're doing. Roy's in here and says, hello, Roy here. Well, hello, Roy. Miss said, random thing I just thought of. Do you think the 8 Kings taste good? Well, Not necessarily, actually, when you think about it. For one thing, generally speaking, now the Toriko verse is a little different, but generally speaking, predatory animals generally have tougher meat, especially older ones. You know, like, you don't really kill, like, an aging deer. Like, they're not going to be nearly as tender, and that's just a herbivore. But, like, an old lion or whatever, like, wouldn't, you know, like, they're not exactly the tastiest or tenderest cuts from the get-go. And where these guys have been around since the you know, goddamn forever, I think the species might taste good. You know, the species that they are, like the battle wolf might taste good, for example, and stuff like that. But I'm not sure if, because they're so old, I don't know if they would taste good. But it's a Toriko verse, so hard to say, really. Kind of hard to say. But that's a good question. I don't know. Toriko verse works a little different, so good question, Misk. We'll discuss that. We'll discuss that in VC or something sometime, because I'm curious. Roy said, you have the beer, sorry. Well, I've got a lion. I don't have a bear, but I got a lion. Does that count? But no, today is cup of tea, because I have to drive later. I have to go pick up a friend from the airport. Coming home after 2 years. I drove him there over 2 years ago to go and live in Japan, and he did what he wanted to do in Japan, and now he's coming home permanent-like. So he's going to go look for a house, and it'll be nice to have one of my best friends back, so that'll be cool. So yeah, One Above All is here saying, on time. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. And for the people that keep dropping out, remember, it's a 10-minute run-off time. Jeez, just can't win with people. Because my numbers right now are fluctuating. Like, boom, we were up to like 7 people watching. Now we're back down to 4 people watching. It's just like, okay, all right. You know, like, you guys all know, by now, everybody should know how I do a stream. You know, I very rarely see new faces in here. So I'm assuming that it's all people that know how the game works. But yeah, you know what would actually be really funny though? It wouldn't actually grind my gears. I would find it hilarious if Viv actually pulled this stunt. Viv knows I don't pay attention in the One Punch Man community when there's not something to talk about. So it would be absolutely hilarious if Viv went, I told you it was a new chapter. Here, read this. And it was an actual redraw. Or as I like to call them, redos, because it's not a redraw, it's a redo. And he was trying to trick me. He's like, there's no way he doesn't even remember what happened in the last, 3 chapters. He has a vague idea what's going on. We could probably make him read a redraw as long as everybody shuts the fuck up. He could probably read a redraw. I could see Viv pulling that stunt, especially since I rickrolled an entire stream. Last time we did a One Punch Man stream, I rickrolled the stream. I could see Viv being like, I'm getting revenge on that son of a bitch. And you know what? If he did do that, I just thought of it, but because I even asked him, I said, okay, I don't even know what chapter number we're at. So when he posted, he goes, it's chapter 150. There is no 150. I'm like, I don't know. It's been months. I don't fucking remember the chapter number. So it'd be hilarious if Viv did that to me. That'd be hilarious. Can you guys see Viv doing that? I could see Viv doing that. Viv's got a sense of humor. Viv said, did he plan to stay long or was he stuck because of COVID? When he first went, he sort of had a quarter life. We joked that it was a quarter life crisis. He had been a paramedic. He had been to college. He had been a baker. He had been doing other things. And at the end of the day, then he thought about getting into trades. And he was just at this point in his life that he was seeing everybody, start to look at buying houses and getting married and starting families and stuff. And I think he felt a little trapped here in Canada. So he decided he wanted to learn a new language, learn a new culture. So he left for Japan. And then and his idea was to see if he liked it or not. At first he was homesick and stuff, but then he really grew to love it. He didn't love his job. But, and he's still going to keep part of his job. What he's doing now, he's trying to do localization translating for video games and stuff like that. That's what he wants to do. But he's going to come back here and get a trade. But the idea was he was going to stay there. By the sounds of it, after the first year, he was like, I'm going to stay here for the rest of my life. He didn't really have any plans to come back to Canada. and the pandemic and stuff was sort of irrelevant. It's just that after 2.5 years, he was just sort of like, you know what? I think I'm good. I think I did everything I wanted to do. You know, he loves Japan. Trust me, he loves Japan, and he'd love to live there. He just he couldn't find the right woman there, and that's a big thing for him. He sort of wants the white picket fence idea. He wants a family. He wants a home. He wants a wife. He wants kids. You know, that kind of shit. So, and he tried. He did a lot of dating and stuff over there, but just no vibe. They weren't clicking. Maybe the cultural difference was too much or something like that. I'm not sure. But he said he tried and he struggled to find anybody that lasted more than a month or two as a solid like girlfriend or anything like that. So he said, no, I had better luck when I was back in Canada. And he loves Canada. He loves Canada. So he said, you know, I think it's time I'm coming home. So great for me too, because I selfishly told him, he goes, what do you think? And I said, buddy, you're half a world away right now and I barely get to see you. I said, you're one of my best friends. Selfishly, on my point, I'd love for you to come back. But as long as it's what you want to do, you come the fuck back, right? So, yeah, there was that. Okay, we're through that enough. So once we'll just catch up with the chat and then we'll start the chapter. How's that sound, everybody? So El Magog Gog said, do you recommend me reading the webcomic? I don't know if I'm going to enjoy the ugly drawing. I do not. Actually, that's the reason I tried to read the webcomic. I could not. I was never into the webcomic and had zero passion to read it. And I agree. I can't. The ugly style turns me off worse than any porno I've ever seen. So yeah. What's the opposite of an erection? That's what happened. When I had to read it. So, and I don't actually read the webcomic. So, one says, you saying we ain't enough anymore to you? Maybe. One said, the story of the webcomic is good. As long as you can tolerate the drawings, it's very good. Yeah, there is something to be said for that. I'm not sure because I haven't read the webcomic, but I heard there is better stuff. Like Vib had to, because there are story elements missing from Murata's version. The manga version is missing, in my opinion, key elements that do change your opinion. And I think that the webcomic overall probably has a better paced, better written overall story, especially where the changes come in all the time. But I can't say for certain because I've never actually read the webcomic. I read a chapter here or there. That was it. So, Roy said, I remember the Rickroll. Yeah, that was fun. And he says, I hope I will revisit Canada. Canada's great. Skins in here said, oh, just tuned in, and One Punch Man stream on Friday, an unexpected stream, but a welcome one. That's absolutely right. So now that we have people in here, we've done our runoff time of 10 to 12 minutes. Let's get underway, ladies and gentlemen. And if you want to follow along, go join my Discord. The link is in the box below. It is posted in the general chat there by Vib himself. So let's get underway with The Garo Show, chapter 150. Click, click, clickety, click. Ooh. I like this cover page. A lot of people were complaining about the cover pages lately from what I remember. If you weren't a Fubuki fan, people were getting annoyed. I wasn't getting annoyed because the better of the two sisters being featured, sure. But this is a nice one too. This is sort of serene. We got Bomb and Bang just chilling. Just chilling in a grassy meadow. Very classic like anime opening. You know how you always see the characters. What are some classics? They're always running. They're always like celebrating. There's always a cool fight scene with all the main characters, with the main antagonists sort of idea. And then usually you have people just chilling in a meadow with the wind blowing, you know, or by a tree or on top of a cliff, you know. So it's reminding me very anime opening shot. But it looks cool, and I like both these characters. So it says, unfulfilled dreams come with youth. Wandering thoughts come with age. Chapter 150, Master and Disciple. It's a Garo chapter. Awesome. It's the main character chapter. Master and Disciple, that's just too good. Okay. First page. Oh, it's the translators as always. Gray words, Gray spelt wrong, Nitrot, and GX, the Batman, and Vib, all for the translating, the QC, the redraws, then the cleaning and type set. There you go. Shoutouts to everyone working on this translation. And first page, and there we go. Okay. Opening page, not disappointing. We got Bang and we got Garo. And Garo's getting apparently it looked like he got a good hit in there on Garo, but Garo's like Power Ranger style over his mouth right now, so we can't really tell. And he's got the demonic, powers, the claws, the whole like almost like a bodysuit over him right now, like an armor. So we can't really see if he's actually taking a heavy hit. Looks like there's blood and there's a smack from that hit, but Bang is also taking a heavy slug to the face there by the looks of it too. Even his beard is feeling it. His beard got a thunderbolt on it and like, or his mustache, I should say, not his beard, but his mustache sort of went, oh man, that really hurt. Like the hairs are trying to get away from that hit. Okay, now they're both, they're rolling back. All right, here we go. And Bang's like, yeah. All right, and Garo skidding back, putting up the defense. Oh, he's on Power Ranger style. He's got teeth now. He's got razor sharp teeth. And is he breathing out or breathing, and almost like he's intaking, like is that what he's doing, or is he going, I'm not sure which way, if he's inhaling or exhaling. Either way, it's kind of badass. He's covering his eyes. Claw ready, foot forward, other claw ready, and next page. Wha-bam! Let's do this, motherfucker. Alright. Garo looking fierce. Garo looking incredible. Garo is the main character of this manga, if I've ever seen one. Look at that beauty. Look at that pose. That's actually a really nice shot. I like how the leg extends into the next panel and stuff. I always like when they do that. Like, you can do that easily with the kanji and stuff and like double page spreads. That's easily done. And not that it's not cool when it's done, but I like it when it's just sort of random. Like it bleeds into the next page just here and there just for the sake of it. You know what I mean? So that's pretty cool. Garo looking fierce. Garo looking amazing. And he's like backed up. Like it's a cool like pose. Let's see. Bomb on the ground. That stands. Oh, wait. Wait a minute. They know this. Bang shock 2. Explosion release fist. I don't remember this being a technique before. Now, once again, I'm not a One Punch Man stan, as you all know. But is that a new technique? I don't recall explosion release fist before. But I could be wrong. But okay, so they're both shocked about it. Let's see. Bomb says, that technique that you sealed so long ago. Why does he know it? Alright, so Bang's ready. Bomb is concerned. Bomb's like, wait a minute, you sealed that attack. You sealed, like, that's like Muay Thai's killer moves. It's like, I can teach you Muay Thai, but I'm not teaching you all the moves, because most of them are meant to kill an opponent in one hit. Okay. Alright. Let's see. What's here? Everything's smashed. Everything looks like... Oh, we're seeing a flashback? Bang says, while Garo was fleeing the dojo, he broke into the safe and snuck a look at the scrolls containing secret techniques. Now, I understand, like, this isn't a One Punch Man complaint either. This is a complaint about a lot of... Like, Naruto, literally the first, like, chapter of Naruto does this, and it makes no goddamn sense. If this is too dangerous, right? If it's too dangerous, if a technique is too volatile, it can end the world, it can do this, it can do that, it can do the other thing, why the fuck do you have a record of it? Like, if Bang and Bomb were the last two on Earth to learn this technique, let's just say, just for example, maybe it's only Bang, maybe Bomb too, but they're the only two in the world who know it, burn the fucking scroll. You sealed it away for a reason. You're not intending to pass it along. So get rid of it. Destroy it. Now, some people will argue, like, oh, but then it's lost forever, and that's not the point. But it's like, no, that's the point. You deemed it too dangerous. It's not needed in this world anymore. Get rid of it. Right? Because look, all it's done is come back to bite them in the ass. And that happens in that happens in so many manga where it's like, instead of destroying that ancient demon sword, we sealed it away. And the seal was broken and now the world's at stake. It's like, why didn't you do like once again, Lord of the Rings had the right of it. At the Council of Elrond and Fellowship of the Ring, they had a million ideas. Oh, throw it into the sea. Nobody will find it. Oh, do this. Oh, do that. Oh, do the other thing. No. Go throw that thing in lava and get rid of it for once and for all. Nobody uses it. It's not sealed. It's not lost. It's not nothing. No, it's gone and it never coming back. That's what you do. Lord of the Rings had the right of it, but nowadays, all these fictional stories, always the demon sword, the jutsu, the scroll, the hidden technique, the most, the devil fruit, I don't know, whatever. So I've always noticed that and always had a slight problem with it. It's like, I sealed it away so it can never be used ever again. But I kept a record of it, telling not only a record that there's a secret technique, but literally the instructions on how to use it. Like, what the hell? Let's see. So continuing off of that page, that was my little rant about that. And once again, it's not just a One Punch Man thing. It's everything. Naruto does it, I know. I think One Piece does it once in a while. Bleach does it. A lot of things do it, Let's see. I ran in quickly, and he couldn't escape with them at least. So he got a grasp of it with just one reading. That wicked technique. Once again, too dangerous. So I kept the scroll just in case. So he couldn't escape with them. He caught him. He fled. But because he's a prodigy, because he's Garo, he read it. And now, due to his monstrification, he's probably fully absorbed, Sort of like what Orochi was sort of doing. Let's see. Good grief. Good grief. Charlie Brown called. To think I'd have to settle things with Garo, as well as with my past self at the same time. Now, even more so. I must not lose! Because he's bang. He's amazing. Now, Bomb looking on, long ago. Okay, we're going to get a flashback, but let's jump back to the chat and see what the chat's saying about this. Let's see what the chat's saying about this. Well, and then we'll jump back to the flashback. So, nobody's really saying much of anything. Or is that I think that's my stream. Yeah, that's my stream screwing up. Let's see. Yeah, that's my stream screwing up somewhat. So, it's only one saying stuff apparently. Falling from the sky, trying to reach something. Yes, it's new for us. Oh, awesome. So, yeah, for some reason this is not. Let's see, pop out the chat just to make sure. Okay, the popped out chat. YouTube's doing that stupid thing where it's, yeah. So the chat's not going to work by the looks of it. I might be able to read it off of OBS, but yeah. Yeah, it seems like I can read it off of OBS, but there is going to be a delay. There's going to be a delay because right now I can't scroll down. And popping out the chat erases the chat. So, yeah. So, because Viv just messaged, someone seems to have rated the stream. Rated the stream, eh? That's interesting. Because we only had a maximum of 6 people in here, apparently. How could they have... A raid would imply there's quite a number of people. Somebody disliked the stream. Alright, well, fuck the One Punch Man community too. Here you go, guys. I don't know. Of course the zealots of the One Punch Man community wouldn't like me. Why would they like me? Yeah. But that's kind of funny, actually. Roy said, not even in real life, people don't destroy or burn what is dangerous. Yeah, I know, exactly. It's so stupid. And one says, I think the delay has always been there. The delay has always been there on the YouTube. What I'm saying is there's going to be an even bigger delay because I have to wait until OBS catches up as well, because OBS is an extra minute behind in the recording, streaming, or whatever for live video. So, yeah, because the chat is frozen is what I'm telling you. In YouTube Studio, the chat is frozen. I can't see new messages. And when I pop out the chat, it's blank. So I have to read it through OBS Studio, which is still updating, but I have to read it through there. But yeah, let's see. One says, like, on the chat, it appears fast, but on the chat, like we see your side, it takes some time. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, pretty much. Viv said, not an actual raid. There's 5 dislikes. 5 dislikes. Wow, we have 5 likes and 5 dislikes. That's amazing. Somebody rated it. Someone was like, yeah, we don't like this guy. He doesn't like fucking Saitama. Let's fucking raid him. Yeah. Bunch of fucking whiners. Bunch of babies. You know what? I know I have tea, but I should have drank wine. Because clearly they need some cheese to go with their wine. I stole that joke from Patrick Stewart, but I love it. I should have served some Gouda, some Havarti. I should have served that to these dislikers. That's actually kind of funny. That's hilarious. Anyway, so far, chapter's fire. Love the chapter so far. But yeah, let's get into, now that we're caught up with the chat, I believe anyways, just a longer delay than usual, guys. So just keep that in mind. But anyways, let's jump into the flashback. Look at Bang. Look at how cool Bang is. He's surrounded by bodies. And he's got the black hair, the young face. He's still, no mustache, still got the crazy eyebrows. And he looks, yeah, look at me. Yeah, he looks awesome. Bang was an out-of-control ruffian. Okay. He was a ruffian, was he? If anyone looked strong, he'd indiscriminately challenge them to a fight. And each time he'd send a pile of opponents to the hospital. Okay? He was filled with martial arts talent, drowning in it. Okay, so he's the Vegeta and the Goku. Pretty much. He's like, oh, I need to fight you. You look strong. Let's fight. You know, Goku does it in a happy-go-lucky way, but that's basically what Bang is doing. The sort of the more realistic. If Goku really existed, this is how he would behave. Let's see. Why do I go so wild? Oh man. Look at this man. Look at this man. He's sitting there. He's got the bitches. He's got the money. He's got the first come technique, then the bitches. Yeah, he's got so he's got all the sexy broads. He's got the wine. He's got the, well, that looks more like bourbon. Looking at the bottle shape, that's probably bourbon or something like that, or could be scotch, but that's not really a scotch bottle. But yeah, of course, he's sitting there in a fancy chair. He's got the money. He's got the booze. He's got everything. You don't like that. You don't like it that I'm enjoying martial arts. That rock-headedness is why you're gonna go bald, big bro. Okay, so this is when they were quite a bit younger by the looks of it. Before he had the water fist, he had explosion release fist. Wind of blood bang. This is a really nice shot, though. The ladies are sexy. He looks like a badass. Oh yeah. Look at Bomb. Look at him. He still looks dangerous as fuck. Bomb looks amazing. Bomb looks cool. It's caused by stress, says Bomb. So he's gonna go bald like they're calling it now. I'm here to cut it off at the source. Okay. So that's what they're talking about here. All right. Whirlwind iron cutting fist. Wind of death bomb. Okay, that's pretty cool. So all the ladies quickly, they're like, all right. So Bang's like, ladies. And so the one that was pouring is getting the fuck out of dodge, and the other two are like, oh, okay. So they're out of there. Your rampage ends here, Bang. So now Bang has to be the bomb to Garo, which bomb seemed to be the Bang at the time. Okay. Looks like you're still doing all that absurd die-hard training day and night. But it's useless, you know? Nobody can beat a guy with good taste when he's having fun. Bang standing up, looking amazing. Okay. I use my power for the sole purpose of enjoying myself. That way, even though my day is filled with constant martial arts, I have zero stress. Losing myself in fighting is the perfect way to concentrate and get stronger. This is my form of martial arts. Anyone who gets in the way of me getting stronger will be struck down, no matter who it is. Let's do it. So they're going to fight. Okay, who came out on top? I believe for some reason, I think it's Bomb. Bomb probably came out on top. You think you've gained so much power. Because wasn't it, I forget if it was ever stated, but everybody was like, who's stronger, Bang or Bomb? Because Bomb's not part of the Hero Association, so it's sort of like, everyone was like, is Bomb stronger than Bang? He's the older brother, blah, blah, blah. So I always thought that Bomb was technically stronger back in the prime. When they were both in their prime, I always thought that Bomb was probably the stronger. But let's see. You think you've gained so much power, but you haven't even overcome yourself. I'll have to teach you a lesson about that. Come, fool. Bomb looking confident. Bang looking confident. And... oh, this is a nice double panel. Look at that. Bomb coming in. And Bang ready. Like this is nice. I love the sketch line. I like the sketchy style of it. It looks really cool. And the white background, very Kubo-esque to draw our attention into how, like, the impact, you know. Sometimes you don't need those backgrounds. You don't need those backgrounds. And boom. This is just a really nice panel. This is a double page spread. It's really cool. I like it. I like it a lot. And then Bang was defeated. Oh, was he ever? So I was right. I was right. Bomb was stronger back in the day. Bomb was stronger. I always thought that. I might have to refresh because I'm not seeing any text here. There's no text there, so I'm going to refresh. How do I do that? There we go. Let's refresh the page. Maybe there's text now. Refresh. Nope. No text on this panel. Okay. Just the one panel. I imagine Bang's just cursing him out or something. But yeah, so Bang was defeated. Bomb's still standing. So I was right. Bomb is stronger than Bang. Cool. Cool. It took all of his strength to spit out an insincere jab or two at the end. And so he called him a son of a whore or something like that, where we can imply. Cool off for a bit, says Bomb as he walks away. Bang wasn't the strongest. Let's see. So we see Bang later on. Bang was the real deal. Therefore, he understood. His fist was filled with killing intent from start to finish, but his elder brother's fist had none. The entire time, he lost nonetheless. He had a sense that he lost because he wasn't broad-minded enough. See him contemplating. After that, Bang sealed his explosion-release fist. Then, after many years of training, he developed the ultimate defensive art, the water stream rock smashing fist, of course. Then, taking after his brother, he opened a dojo. And Bomb looks on pleased. He's got a bit of a goatee. Bang getting older now after years. Now he's probably in his 40s or something like that. He's still got the black hair, but he's got his mustache. He's training a bunch of people at the dojo. He sealed away the explosion release fist, which, ironically, by the sounds of it, it's a stronger technique filled with killing intent than Water Stream Rock Smashing Fist, I'm going to assume. Like, it's a stronger technique, but you lose yourself as a person in it or something like that. Like, because if this is the case, like, you lost to Bomb, Bomb was stronger than Explosion Release Fist. And then Bang created the new technique. Is it stronger than Explosion Release Fist? Or is it just safer? I'm like, there's an implication here that Explosion Release Fist is actually weaker. But you could make that argument. Or you could make the argument because you sealed it away, it was super strong. But if that's the case, Bomb's fist is actually stronger than both of those. So, I'm not sure. Anyway, and now we... Oh, are we jumping back? That's the end of the flashback? Bang. Oh, he's thinking about it. The fact that you started working as a hero despite having no interest in it. We see Bomb, older, watching TV and reading the newspaper. I wondered if it might have been a response to how you felt about me. Prominent martial arts, Bang joins the Hero Association, trying to say I've reformed myself. When you came to tell me you were going off to settle things with a student who went down the wrong path, I figured you were trying to do exactly what I did for you before. The skills of the hero hunter seem to be the real deal. Are you the real deal? Rampage. Heroes wounded. Seeing if your resolve might have been misplaced. I offered to help out, but you refused, saying it was something to be settled between master and student. That's why I made up the excuse that he might go after my dojo next, so I could go with you. It's all coming together. It's all coming together. I like this. This is good. I thought it was my duty to see this out as your elder brother. And now we're seeing it, and we're back to the fight. We're back to the battle. Okay, so I like this flashback. Let's just be real here. I like this flashback a lot. Because, yeah. I really do. I really enjoy this flashback because it showcases, for one thing, some of the better characters in the One Punch Man cast. It showcases them. Bomb is now clearly stronger than Bang, as we know. I always assume that. Some people said, no, Bang's stronger than Bomb and stuff like that. Maybe now Bomb is weaker because they're both old, you know what I mean? It's manga, who knows? But by the looks of it, I'd say clearly defined. When Bang was in his prime and so was Bomb, Bomb was better. So, and now we see why Bomb tagged along, why he's not a hero, why Bang did become a hero, and how he's, as I said, I even caught that right from the get-go when Bang was being all, ha 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 ha. You know, I got the money, I got the broads, and I got the power, you know. So very Vegeta-esque of him. And, yeah, so, and now Bang is trying to do the same thing for Garo. And it's almost ironic that Garo has, it's almost like history repeating itself, you know what I mean? It's very symbolic because now Garo has used the very fist that when Bang was acting up, he's now using the same fist. He's using the Explosion Release Fist that Bomb had to snap Bang out of by defeating him, by beating his ass. And that's what really brought him back. So let's just we're going to have to see what takes place here. But yeah, let's check up with the chat and then we'll jump back. One says, I remember a manga where it dealt with stuff like this using logic. The hero is going to become strong and kill me. Okay, I'll just kill him while he is a kid. I'm not sure which one that was. I'm not sure if I know that one. But that I like that. Well, actually, Jujutsu Kaisen did that. Or attempted to do that. It just didn't work. Roy says, maybe we should act with more brain and logic when something is really dangerous. You cannot just assume if you don't use it that other people will use human logic. This is true. This is always very true. One said the original Garo. Exactly. Bang is amazing. Bang and Bomb, they're amazing. Garo's amazing. Bang and Bomb are amazing. They're all amazing. They're martial artists. This is great. One said, but with more Chad energy. Absolutely. He looks like no offense, but I think I like young Bang is probably the coolest character. Not gonna lie. Miss said, wow, 6 dislikes. Yeah, but now we're up to 8 likes. So we are counteracting. And you know what the funny thing is, Miss? Vib already pointed that out, that I got a hate raid. I got a hate raid. And hate is such a strong word. But Iago was right. I got a hate raid. The funny thing is that these people, once again, They need cheese to go with their wine. And also, they don't even have the balls. They don't have any balls to actually say, we're rating you. They didn't have the balls to actually come into the stream and complain. They didn't, like, nobody had the balls to come in here and say, ha, you suck, or One Punch Man is the best, you're trash, or Canada sucks. And nobody had any balls to actually come into the chat and do anything. So I'll take those dislikes even more proudly than I take the likes, because these are cowards on the internet. That's all they are. If I have never in my life disliked a single video that I haven't commented and told them why I disliked the video. I have never done that. I've never disliked a single thing that I have not. I've liked things and not commented, but I've never disliked something without going forward and saying, this is why I don't like your video. You know? So, you know, they yeah. It's just a bunch of little pussies, bunch of little cowards, and they think they're having fun. I wear that shit with pride because I'm better than them. It actually sort of feels good. Feels euphoric, in fact. Vib said there's nothing there. What do you mean there's nothing there? Vib said something about there's nothing there. Huh, weird. Oh, the panels. Well, oh, that's weird. That's really weird. Like, they have the speech bubbles, but they don't. That's a Murata fucked up. That's a dumb idea. I hate when, like, I really hate that, because that makes no sense. That looks like if I read that in an official volume of Bleach and I saw a panel, a speech bubble with no text in it, I'd be like, what? You know? It's a dumb artistic decision. You don't need the speech bubbles there. You can have him on the ground yelling and then just show like he and then have the speech bubble saying, or the text bubble saying, he was streaming profanities at me, you know, got in a jab or two. You can still have the same thing, but why have the empty speech bubble? That's kind of dumb. That's a stupid artistic decision in my opinion, but I'm biased. One said water stream style is more about defense and counter. This is true. And one said, while explosion style was basically all brute force and power. Yeah, so which one's actually stronger? We don't really know. Like which one is a better technique overall? Hard to say, I would argue. Roy said, finally a good chapter. This is a very good chapter. This is a very, very good chapter. Vib said, I didn't say hate. Oh, whatever you said. Not a hate raid. What is it? A dislike raid. A thumbs down raid. Whatever you want to call it. Same shit. 88 said, yo 88, what's up? Roy said they feel like Young Bang, they can join a live stream or video and dislike because that makes them feel better. Probably something like that. Anyway, as I said, I wear that shit because it's hilarious. I love when cowards don't have the balls to actually face me man to man. It makes me laugh. It's hilarious. Bunch of fucking whiners. You know, if you got the balls to say it to my face, then at least you've got at least one nut dangling between your legs. You don't have two, but at least you got, you know, the balls to actually, you got one ball, you got at least one nut. Anyways, let's jump back to this really good chapter. Honestly, I'm really enjoying, I mean, it was a very long wait. I'm so glad that I'm not part of the One Punch Man community. I'm so fucking glad, because the wait would fucking piss me off. Like, if Oda made us wait the amount of time that fucking, like, One Piece community would be up in flames if Oda pulled this shit, you know? So, I definitely, am glad that, like, it doesn't matter to me. Oh, we're waiting 1 month or we're waiting 9. It's like, okay, whatever, you know? But if it was my favorite series and I was a stan and stuff like that, I'd be livid about the amount of wait time I have. You know, I don't like when series go on break next week in Shonen Jump. I understand it, but I'm like, oh man, next Friday, no One Piece, or next Friday, no JJK, or whatever like that. I can't imagine being like a Hunter x Hunter or a One Punch Man fan or anything like that. But anyways, so back to the chapter. So let's see. So we're seeing Garo and Bang still going at it. And they're attacking. It's looking pretty cool. Bang is seemingly pushing forward, it looks like. Or maybe he's being pushed back. Hard to tell from the angle. Let's see. Bomb says, Bang. I wonder if Bang can even hear him over this. Bang, you're being overwhelmed. You have nothing in your attacks to give you the upper hand. But Garo's technique is still incomplete as well. If you use your explosion-released fist, perhaps. Bomb is suggesting it. The same one who went, no. Bad technique, bad. But he's saying, listen, right now you can't defeat him as you are. But if you use your original technique, he's going to say no. He's not going to do it. He's going to fight as... Is Bang going to fight as his current self? He's not going to revert to what he once was. Which... It's not like the technique was like swimming with dark aura or anything. You know... And it's not really... This is more proving a point. This is more like... It's over, Anakin. I have the high ground, but metaphorically. You know what I mean? Like I'm not going to use the dark side of the Force, regardless if I win or not. Because winning with the dark side isn't winning at all. They're sort of acting like this technique is evil. It's not really evil. It's just really dangerous to use because you can go and kill people with it. It's like Muay Thai. But, like, the moral high ground he's on is a little much. I would argue that right now, yes, use explosion, release fist. But I think I know why he's not going to use it. I'll be shocked if he does use it, but I don't think he's going to use it, and it'll be the whole moral high ground reason. Let's see. There's your chance. Oh, he knocked him. Will you go for it? Won't you do it? Right there? Is he going to... As I thought, he won't use it. Okay, so Bang is not going to use explosion release fist. Which, as I said, it's probably the explanation is going to be the moral standpoint. Like, that's not who I am anymore. I sealed it away for a reason. Winning with that technique, with that style, is not what I want to prove to Garo. That's not how I'm going to save Garo. We've seen it many times in manga. It's not foolproof. It's not a bad reason. I'm like 70-30 on it. 70, it's a good reason. Or 75. Let's give it 75. 25% of me is like, get off your fucking moral high horse and just fucking beat him. You don't need to kill him with it. Just beat him. Like, you clearly sent people to the hospital. You didn't kill a bunch of people when you used it. And now you're an even better master than you were back then. So don't tell me you can't control the amount of output power you have on this thing. You're a master martial artist. So, you know what I mean? Like, I just feel like he could. I feel like he should, like, you know. But that's only a quarter of me because this is done many times, and I understand it's all yeah. Okay. Still a great chapter. As I said, I'm 75 on the, yes, the moral high ground's the right choice, but here it's like, come on. Just one hit's not going to kill you. Switch out to explosion release fist just to get that one good, like, hit to the fucking diaphragm and then revert back, you know? Just get one hit in with it. That's not gonna change your entire outlook on life. But let's see. And Bomb's looking on smiling, so that's how it is. Yeah, okay. So that's what they went with. It's nice, as I said. I'm 75 on that side, yes. It's the majority. It is nice. It's just like, once again, it's not like, you know, giving into anger. You don't become Skull Greymon or a fucking Sith Lord if you use it. You know what I mean? Bang might have been a dick while using it, but the technique was not inherently evil. You know, it's not like, as I said, it doesn't have an aura around it that turns someone to the dark side of martial arts. So, yeah. But, fair enough. It's a good reason. It's just not foolproof for me. And boom, okay. And then Bang, back on he's on his back, right beside Bomb, getting thrown back. Bang! Bang says, looks like I'm getting through as he stands up, beaten and bloody. Bomb, what? Watch carefully, big bro. Yeah, I'm watching all right. I see a twisted punk that has improved splendidly. Okay. Bang looking on, big fucking smile. That could mean both Bang and Garo. Bomb could be talking about either one of them in that sentence, and realistically, it doesn't matter who he's talking about. Now then, just a bit more. He thinks he's getting through to Garo. Let's see. Can you hear me, Garo? We're back to the fighting. Garo attacking Bang. Bang defending. Can you hear me, Garo? He says. I know this should reach anyone possessing your level of talent. You can hear it, can't you? The voice hidden within my fists. Now this is a better, if this is truly the case, because that's also something. Swordsmen, master swordsmen can speak through their swords. We see that a lot in manga. They can speak through their fists. Men don't need words when they can talk with their fists sort of idea, and they actually do have a conversation. They understand, they get the emotion and feelings. That's now pushing me a little more like 85-15 to the reason that he wouldn't switch to the explosion fist. He's not just trying to subdue Garo, he's trying to talk to him and keep his integrity. Now if that's the case, then I didn't expect this. So that's boosting up that good reason to now a better reason. It's not perfect, still not foolproof, but I'm willing to give that 85. That's pretty good. That's pretty good if that's the case. And he's like, listen, you see me right now. You know that's my technique. I could fucking use it against you. You have had openings, but that's not the point. You know? Okay. So what's he, like, he's not actually going to tell him that, but let's see what he says. I'm a failure as a master. Oh. I got entwined into the world of heroes and neglected the relationship with my students. This is true. You went down the wrong path. Then nearly all of my students left the dojo. The trouble caused for so many heroes was my punishment for that. After this incident, I'll retire from being a hero. Okay, stand up. Once I do that, Garo, will you come back? Or what's he going to say? Once I do that, Garo, can we have a cup of tea or something? The two of us will be master and disciple once more. Look at Bang. Look at him. Look at him smiling about that idea. Like, yeah, like, I don't need to be a hero. We don't need the students. We can just be you and me again. It's sort of, this is reminding me Anakin Obi-Wan a little bit. You know, like, not the same storyline, sort of the same idea here. Like, this is what Obi-Wan sort of wants to, I failed you, Anakin. I have failed you. You know? And he's just like, but now Bang's like, me being a hero was the cause for all this. I never should have done that. I never should have done this. You know, the dojo was like, I should have stayed the way I was, and I should have been there for you. When this is all over, it'll just be you and me. Like, I promise, you know? That's wholesome as fuck. That's wholesome as fuck. I hope that's not the end of the chapter, because that's wholesome as fuck. Bang is one of the best characters in One Punch Man, in the Garo show. And this is what I'm talking about, guys. You can't tell me that this chapter and chapters involving Garo and his storyline are the best plot lines in One Punch Man. That is almost undisputable. I can't think. The only other thing would be the Moomin Rider stance. Everybody loves to go to the Moomin Rider thing. But since then, Moomin Rider only had one good moment. Garo has all these moments, you know? And now Bang, the master, you know, the mentor character, is getting this moment. It's just so, like, this is 10 out of 10 chapter. This is so good. This is the wholesome shit that I want to, like, once again, the reason I joked and kid, but if we had no Saitama, if we had none of this fucking other extra bullshit going on, if it wasn't the Hero Association or something, you could still have the Hero Association, I guess. You could still have some of the characters, but if we had followed Garo this entire time as the actual main character, not Genos, not Saitama, not Tatsumaki, none of them, but if we had followed Garo from day one, I would have been hooked on this manga if almost every chapter we followed Garo like we follow Ichigo or Luffy or Toriko or somebody like that. If that were the case, I would probably rate One Punch Man so much higher. I would rate it so much higher. I'd be so much more thrilled to talk about it. I'd be making more videos on it. Because chapters like this, I can't find a flaw. It's hype, it's good, it's got character development, it's got great storyline, it's got great plot points, it's got resolution, it's got so much there that's all in the background. And you gotta give praise to Murata and One for doing that. This has been stuff that's been, oh yeah, it's part of this chapter, but it's not the main focus. And we get these little dialogue bubbles here and there. This has been building and foreshadowed for a long time. So you gotta give credit where credit is due for that. And that's fantastic that we've had this building this long. But once again, had we followed him since the get-go, maybe it wouldn't have hit the same. You could argue that. But I would disagree, because if you really like a character like Garo, making him a main character and giving him the spotlight would not have diminished moments like this, in my opinion. So, yeah, this is fantastic. I hope that's not the end of the chapter. We'll jump back to the chat really quick to make sure that we got caught up with that stuff. And oh my god, we had 11 likes, now it went down to 9. People actually hit the like button just to hit the dislike. What the fuck? Or to take away the like. What's wrong with you people today? What's wrong with you people? Is it because I'm not drinking beer or something? You guys are like, he's drinking tea. I'm a coffee man. Fuck this guy. Is that what's going on? There's no pleasing you people. I'm here reading One Punch Man Chapter 150 reaction. People have been waiting for it. I'm loving the chapter. What's to dislike about this? I just don't understand people on the internet. But anyways, let's see what people are saying. Roy said 10 likes. Nice. Not anymore. Thanks, Roy. Thanks. While it lasted, that did not age well. Stefano 17 said, no te entiendo, pero entiendo el sentimiento es tan cool. I totally butchered that. I believe it's Spanish. Also said, Silva Fango o Bang es como. Don't know what that means either. But thank you for being here. Definitely. Vib said, technically you're part of the One Punch Man community. You make monthly content on it. Yeah. Monthly. Oh, Viv, you had to know what you typed. You're not wrong, but the monthly thing is fucking hilarious. You must have known what you meant when you typed that. You knew when you said that. You were like, more like semi-annually. How's that? Semi-annually, over the last 3 years, I've done like 8 videos. 3 years, 8 videos does not count as monthly. I don't know how many it's been, but Jesus Christ. That's hilarious. Good job, Viv. You gave me a good little chuckle. Roy said, imagine the webcomic readers wait 3-4 months for 1 to 2, 3 chapters. Yeah, imagine that. Roy said, maybe he can actually kill Garo if he uses it, and we know why Bang will not use it. This is true. Maybe they can speak with that technique, and there it is. They're speaking with the technique. It's wonderful. Keisha Prime is in here saying, yo Keisha, been a long time since I've spoken to you, man. How you been? Vib said, you showed your British side by drinking tea. You know everyone hates the British. God save the Queen, chaps. There's no tea left. You bunch of coffee-drinking Americans. How dare you dislike and disrespect Queen Elizabeth II? Her Majesty is... No, I will not accept that. I do not accept that. I accept the fact that you drink tea. It is superior to coffee. It's been around longer than coffee. It's better than coffee. It actually has more caffeine than coffee as well. So if you're trying to wake yourself up in the morning, tea will actually get you more awake faster. There you go. There's your thought process for the day. Work that one out. Got to get that out. Get rid of that accent. Roy said, I hope YouTube will show how disliked and disliked maybe only by creators. Yeah, eventually. I'd like that. Skin said, you should check out Hero Killer Webtoon. Don't really read webtoons except romantic ones. Skin said, why is there so many dislikes? Because people hate One Punch Man. What can I say? People don't like, or it's probably my face. People are jealous. They're just envious of how beautiful I am. I'm British, so I have the best accent in the world. I drink tea, which is superior to coffee. They're jealous about that. I have a Spanish mug while being British, while living in Canada. They are multicultural haters. That's what they are. We have a Spanish mug, a British accent, a Canadian face, and they're just absolutely envious and jealous that I am so amazing. That's the only thing I can think of at this point. That's the only thing I can think of. Let's see. Skin said, "Oof, that British accent." Yeah. I can't do it. If I do it for too long, I can't get rid of it. So, Vib said, "Coffee was popular in England before tea." You shut your goddamn mouth. Skin said, "Probably that hat." Yeah, people don't like the Dallas Cowboys either. You know why? People don't like winners. Sorry, I got 5 Super Bowls. Get the fuck out of here. You don't like Dak Prescott? That's your fucking problem. You know. People don't like football. I don't know what to tell you. And actually, Vib, I will look that up eventually. But tea's been around longer than coffee, so I don't know if was more popular. But I don't know. And also, coffee, the way the Americans drink it versus coffee like from Guatemala and other places and Middle Eastern is quite a bit different than the Americanized coffee you get at a Starbucks. You know, so I don't know. But anyways, let's jump back. Please don't tell me it's the end of the chapter. Yes, it's not the end of the chapter. Okay, let's start over. So we're jumping back to the chapter, guys. Let's start over from the beginning. How about it, Garo? Yes, this moment, fantastic. Garo, oh, it's cracking. Because that's what Garo actually wants love, like in a very, like, not like that, but Garo wants to be appreciated. He wants to be loved, and he was bitter. Of course, he was bitter about all this shit because he doesn't like heroes and remember his childhood and blah blah blah. So his master, a person he respected, a person he admired, is saying, "Fuck being a hero. It'll just be you and me from now on." Like that's got to get through to him in some way. Let's see, crack, or is it gonna Don't tell me it's going to be like the 3rd stage monster transformation. Please tell me it's going to bring him back. No. I wanted the chapter to continue, but we jumped away. No. How do we jump away? How would you jump away? Oh, man. Demon Cyborg getting his ass kicked. Go figure. Like usual. Okay. Black sperms. I don't care. This guy was hyped up for fucking like 5 years and nothing has come of it that I've been interested in. Let's go. He became a big golden sperm. That's about as much, and we haven't really seen much of him yet. So, I don't know. One caterpillar cyborg ready to serve. They're kicking Tatsuma. Okay. If we're going to jump away, at least we're seeing that lolly get her butt kicked. That's nice. She's being stomped and punched and stuff. Violence. If it's not solving all your problems, you're not using it correctly. That's just wholesome to see. That's about as wholesome as Bang's speech to... Seeing Tatsumaki get brutally abused and beaten is alright, we're going to stop talking. Somebody's going to call... Like... Oh my God, he's advocating for violence against women. No, I'm advocating for violence against lollies who think they're top shit. Let's go. So, what's Demon Cyborg has all his limbs ripped off, but now is he going to use like a nuclear blast attack from the back? No, it's jetpack time. Boom! Smacking right into a bunch of black sperms, just launching himself like a rocket, so that Tatsumaki's apparently... saving Tatsumaki in the process. Tatsumaki. Crawling over to her, trying to drag her. Jesus Christ. I mean, you gotta give this man props. I know, like, I'm sure he feels pain from having his, like, I'm sure there is some form of pain receptors of some description in his body. Like, he's not all robot. He's still got, like, human brain or heart or something. But still, you gotta give this man credit. You gotta give this, or Cyborg credit. You gotta give him credit where credit is due. He's been getting his shit kicked over and over and over. He's still trying to drag Tatsumaki by his fucking teeth. Like, the man is actually, gotta give credit, weak. So this is the end result of abandoning my flesh and body to be endlessly enhanced by the doctor's most advanced cybernetics. Okay. But he's still so weak. Huh. Bastard, you got rid of 3 of me. That's all he did. Looks like you got some balls. I mean, that's not wrong. With that, there's only 449 billion, 100 million, 712,554 remaining of me. Now, can we assume that that's the actual total number amount? That's his limit. Meaning that golden sperm is a big chunk of that? Or is that there's 449 billion of him plus golden sperm? Does golden sperm count as 1, or is that the total? I'm going to assume that this is his hard limit. He is not infinite. He's got 449 billion of himself, and I'm also going to assume that he cannot, like, if you, like, the 3, it used to be 557. Now it's 554. Eventually, you can kill off every single black sperm to the point he can't divide infinitely, and he can't keep dividing. Like, eventually, if you kill one sperm, he can't get that sperm back. He's got a set total, and he can't recover the total. I'm going to assume that. Otherwise, he's extremely broken. But let's just go out on a limb for that one. Man, that was some heavy damage. Now I'm really in a tough spot. Thanks. Jesus. No matter what desperate measures I take, this situation is impossible to turn around. Run away, demon cyborg. How is she still fucking not dead is still beyond me. There's no way you could ever beaten this thing. Smackdown. If it was the old me, I would have self-destructed, engulfing even the other heroes, without hesitation. However, I couldn't do that. Sensei, what does it mean to be strong? If it means power to destroy my enemies, am I actually becoming stronger? What's wrong, slug? Can't you crawl any faster? And then thump, thump, thump. End. For those who get it. So that's the end of the chapter. I don't get the starry-eyed part. Vib or somebody changed the background to be like they're fighting in space on a rock or something. Is that like that Invincible comic or something like that? I don't know. Vib's going to have to explain that one to me if I'm supposed to get that. I don't know. But that's the actual end of the chapter. Well, isn't that wonderful? Isn't that nice? Let's see. So, jumping back to the chat, Roy said, also, I look at the good side. The dislike thing is just a mind-closed reaction from them. Opinion is an opinion. There's no truth, no wrong. Oh, yeah. I'm just having fun at this point. People dislike my video. I'm just like, just like, cowards. It's not cowardly to dislike the video and tell me that I suck. It's cowardly to dislike a video and run away with your, getting your panties in a bunch over me, then hitting the dislike button, then running away. But yeah. Vib said, tea, sure. But not what the Europeans call tea. There we go. Vib said, coffee was popular in England in the 1500s. Tea was introduced in the 1600s. Listen, green tea ain't that great. Let's see. Vib said, I remember reading people met in coffee houses to discuss how to remove Cromwell and bring Charles II to the throne. The amount... So... Is that a fact? Oh, okay. I don't know. All I know is that I like tea, and it's better than coffee. Vib said that amount plus golden sperm. Are we sure about that? Are we actually sure about that, though? You know what I'm saying? If you're sure. Like, or is that what everybody's assuming? Do we know that for certain? If we do, fine dandy. That's still a stupidly high amount. Vib said, you won't get the end page. Okay, I wasn't meant to get the end page. Perfect. Vib said, do you have to get the friend now or after the Tokyo Ghoul stream, by the way? No, it's another, I gotta leave in another 2 hours. At least, yeah. I got about 2 hours. That would be cutting it close. I don't want to end the stream early, though. Oh, what chapter was I on? Hold on. I don't want to rush a stream. Because I can always remember, my friend has to quarantine for 14 days, so all I'm doing is picking him up, driving him there, and then I can come home and do a late night stream. I can start at midnight. You know what I mean? You know. It would be unfair to not do the Tokyo Ghoul stream just because One Punch Man, because I did that last time. That'd be unfair to do again. So we should definitely do the Tokyo Ghoul restream sometime tonight, but it might be more like this morning. Because I don't want to rush it, but it depends on, just give me a second. Because Miss said chapter 63 for a short stream. Now, that being the case, for a short stream, what chapter did I end off on the last time? Chapter 36 too. Well, that's not helpful. I didn't update the thumbnail, for Christ's sakes. Let's see. Show my history. In the last 7 days. What was the last chapter I read on Viz? Video details. We gotta scroll through all the porn. Not that I actually, I've never used this computer for that. Chapter 53, I believe, by the looks of it. 53 or 54. So, 11 chapters in 2 hours. Could I do that? I suppose I could. But I sort of wanted to get to chapter 72. Yeah. And I don't know how long that's going to be. I don't know if, like, 63 chapter, like, will it take me, like, that's only, like, 10 chapters, 53 to 63. But maybe those chapters, I got a lot to talk about. And I don't want to rush the end of a stream just because, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah. Roy said, the stars is meme born from boredom, from the long wait chapter 150. Oh, okay. Viv said, then perhaps we could do a small fun thing. Really? I mean, sure. Why not? We can keep the stream going. It's only been an hour and 12 minutes. We can keep the stream going for a bit. Because I think I'll go pick him up and then do the stream, because I don't think I got time to do the Tokyo Ghoul stream justice. I don't got time to, yeah. I'd have to start, like, reading right now, and I'd be rushing. Vib said, it's a survey from the Record of Ragnarok Reddit/Discord. If you have the time, it could be cool to do it now. Oh, why not? That's the end. Does anybody have any thoughts? Apparently people don't like me talking about One Punch Man. That's sort of depressing, but apparently people don't like these streams anymore. That being the case, though, I thought it was a great chapter. Just so everyone's aware, I think jumping away from Garo and Bang is the only bad thing about the chapter. The only bad thing is that we jumped away to Demon Cyborg and Tatsumaki and Black Sperm. Like, 3 characters I give 0 fucks about, when we had the 2 best characters in the series to talk about. So, other than that, the chapter was really good. I really enjoyed it. You guys had my thoughts in the reaction, so why not? Let's. This is post-stream at this point, so we'll do what Vib suggested, yeah. Roy said, golden sperm plus that number. The thumbs are from King, and there's also golden sperm fighting with Darkshine. Vib said, oh, he sent the link. It would be cash money. Is that a thing? Cash money. If you can show it on screen. I probably can. Roy said, I am really curious about the crack from Garo's eye. Me too. It's either a monstrification 2.0, 3.0, whatever you want to call it, or Bang is right and he's actually getting through to Garo. Viv said, yeah, it was a really cool chapter, but since there's not many people here, I thought we can do this. Absolutely. Why not? Why not? Let's open this up. What's this? Oh, yeah, I can probably do this. Autosave, okay. Do I have to? Not shared. Okay, do I have to sign in? I'd rather not. I just do the survey. Or do I have to sign in? Clear form. Sure. Your email and go are not part of your response. Okay, so are you human? I don't know. Anyways, yeah, sure. I can, let's pull that up. Let's switch gears here for a second, people. Let's go to... Bang! There we go. We'll switch it up here for a minute. We'll switch it up. And we'll, where's a window capture? There's a window capture. Now, am I sharing anything? Just got to make sure there's no sensitive information anywheres. No, everything looks okay. Everything looks okay. Just got to make sure, you know, stuff like that. Yeah, sure. And then do this. Oh, wow. That's something. And do this. And do this. There we go. Nope, didn't want to do that. Window capture. Let's do this. There we go. There we go. Can everybody see that? Everybody should be able to see that. Let's make sure. Everybody should be able to see that. Viv said you don't have to sign it. Cash money is slang for nice, since cash money is nice. Oh, I thought it was, but I'm not cool. I'm not, yo, man, what's going on with the lingo? You know what I'm saying? Oh, see, this is going to show up. Yeah. If I switch. Okay. Well, then we'll just, all right. So, yeah, okay. I see. All right. Yeah, because it's the same window. That's the window I'm sharing. Okay. Well, was there anything there? No, it's just the likes, the watch time, that kind of shit. Okay. So I'm not going to have to trim anything out of there. No, October, public. It's not showing anything, just playbacks and average watch times. Okay, cool. We'll jump back to this. And, yeah, and then I jump back to here. Yeah, okay, we're all good. I'll just have to read through OBS. Because if I keep switching tabs, it'll show the window capture. But that's okay. Vib says, so it'd be nice if you could show it. Yeah, I can. You can probably show your face instead of the chat. That would be more difficult to do. That'd be a lot more difficult to do, actually. So we'll just leave it like this. I'm assuming it's not long. So, I mean, I suppose I could try, but the video's going to be all fucked up. It won't look nice. Probably won't look nice. I wonder if I... Hold on. How could I do that? If I did this... Hold on a sec. And then... Let's try to do something here. Yes. Across the browser. Shrink me down a little bit there. There we go. Something, well, just to try to make it seem. There we go. How's that? Just, I'm not OCD, but I got that little thing about that. They're just going like, eh. Oh, but I have to cover that. Okay, I can do that. I'll just go Windows Capture above the video capture. No, And then above the... You son of a bitch. Huh. I know how to fix it. I know how to fix it. Just do this. We'll just do this. There, ain't that nice? Ain't that fun? And then we can show the browser about that. So it's sort of a cut-off version of the browser, guys. It's sort of a cut-off. I'm just right here in the tiny part right now. There we go. There we go. There. So, yeah. Because I really hate, like, things when people don't crop them, which is why I don't understand why I don't get more praise about this shit. Like, I always make everything clean cut, always make my own templates, make everything look pretty. There's not hard cut-off lines and edges. So this one's haphazard because I'm not going to go into Fireworks and create a whole new template to make this work. But, yeah, where this is post-stream stuff. But, yeah, so Vib wanted the face instead of the chat, so now we sort of got both in a haphazard way. If it's difficult, then leave it. Hey, there we go. Yeah, Viv. Okay. So let's jump right into this. Let's do this. So, question 1. It doesn't say how many questions, but let's see. Who's the head of the Greek pantheon? That's pretty easy. It's Zeus. No. What the hell? Okay. I can choose my... Sure. Canada. I am above the age that. I'm male. And which Reddit layout do you generally use? Mobile. Let's see. What was the first version of Shumatsunel Valkyrie that you saw? The manga. Which are you currently following or have seen? Both the anime and the manga. Where does Shumatsunel Valkyrie rank for your favorite anime? Ooh, for anime. Well, it's definitely not in my top 10. Oh, well, that's easy. Below my top 10, yes. Because though I think that the anime got a really bad rap for no good fucking reason, yes, it had its flaws. It was 7 out of 10. It's definitely not one of the... It's probably not even in my top 20 as far as an anime, or top 30. But as a manga, that's a different story. But as an anime, it's still pretty good. And I love the fact that they're spelling favorite correctly. Somebody who made this was awesome. But yeah, where it doesn't ask me to go like, well, what would you place it? Like between, is it in your top 50, top 100? Like, I don't know. But, yeah, below my top 10. Where does Shumatsunel Valkyrie rank for your favorite manga? Oh, the next question. Very, very smart. Okay. That's tough. And I'll tell you why it's tough. Because it's either... It might be in my top 10, but it might be more closer to my top 20. I'm not sure. That shit changes, right? It's not in my top 3. It's not in my top 5. But is it like number 10 or 9 in my top 10? I really love it. I think right now I'm going to go below. If there was in the 10 to 20, it would be an easy answer. I put below top 10, but take that with a grain of salt, guys. It could be anywhere from number like 14 up to number like 8 for me. But since it's possible that I like 11 or 12 manga more where there's more, that's just what I'm going to have to go with. I'm going to have to go with it's in the top because it would be in the top 20 for sure, but top 10's questioning. I'm going to have to say below top 10 because it would definitely, if it didn't hit the top 10, it'd be in the top 20. So, it's really fucking good and I really like it, but I don't know for sure. I haven't updated that list in a while. And I think I did the list once and it was number 9 or 10. And then when I redid the list again, it was like number like 13. So, yeah. When did you first get into Shumatsunel Valkyrie? After the anime, in the last year, last 2 years, last 4 years? I got into it right away, so... How long has it been running? I gotta look that up. Alright, you know what? I'm not going to look it up. I'm going to assume that they're not trying to bullshit me here. I'm going to assume that it came out 4 years ago, because I got into it back like in chapter like 2. I was reading it during the Lu Bu fight. So, I'm going to assume it's been 4 years. Because I was reading it when it first was being translated. I'm going to assume that was roughly the same time that it first came out. in the last 4 years. How did you find out about Shumatsunel Valkyrie? Oh, that's an excellent question. How did I find out about that? I don't think anybody recommended it to me. I didn't see it. Let's see. Friends or family? God, no. Social media? No. YouTube? No. Manga or anime website? Maybe. Saw it on Reddit? No. Netflix? No. Memes? No. Well, it was definitely me on the internet, so I can't say don't remember others. So, but it wasn't Reddit. It had to have been this. That or somebody recommended it to me, but I don't remember it being recommended. I remember reading it on my own first. So it's either a manga or anime website or somebody recommended it, but I don't think somebody recommended it. How frequently do you visit the Reddit? Less than once a week. I go on Reddit once in a while to check out some memes, but I don't really use Reddit like that. So I mean, it probably comes up in my feed. I check the Reddit feed almost every day, but if Shumatsunel Valkyrie shit isn't on the my main dashboard, whatever you call it, then let's just say once a week. How did you find out about the subreddit Shumatsunel Valkyrie? There must be a subreddit for that. There you go. Once I got Reddit, I started looking up all animes, like Shaman King, Bleach, all my favorite ones, and I just looked up that. Have you purchased any manga volumes? No, because it's not translated yet. Or it wasn't. It's going to be translated, or it's starting to be volume released in English. When it is, I'll start buying them when I actually have some fucking money. I still have to complete. I completed Food Wars. I completed Bleach, even though I have one bad volume. I've got one volume. I need volume 5 in the old style. Other than that, and I've got 7 Deadly Sins completed. But I got Dragon Ball Z, but I still need. I need Yona the Dawn. I got Death Note completed. I need Toriko. I need One Piece. I'm working on some other series right now, so. But I mean, I'll buy them eventually. Have you joined the Shumatsunel Valkyrie Discord community? I mean, my Discord is part of that community. I mean, if they're saying the official one, yes, I am a part of that. But yeah, I mean, I have multiple Discords that talk about it. So next, let's see. Story survey. Manga spoilers. Why don't we see what other people are saying in the chat just in case I'm doing something wrong here before we continue. Let's see. Viv said, people don't realize how much time it takes to make it nice. Yeah, I could probably do this. It would probably take me about 15 minutes and I could make this template nice. Because I use the same, as you guys know, I use the same template. I change up the characters, I edit, and I move stuff around for Pokemon, for One Punch Man, for Record of Ragnarok, whatever. But I always end up using the same, once I create a good icon, a good template, I reuse the same borders and fonts and templates because it does take a long time to make these. And if I can reuse the same stuff, change up the contrast, the colors, and the way the boxes are, then it takes less time. So for this particular instance, I could probably make this in about 15-20 minutes by editing this. But anyways. Viv said part 1 is a survey. Viv said, yeah, top 20 might be a good option to have. Yeah, I think so. Viv said, since people have been fluctuating rankings, and this is to judge people's thoughts after this round. Okay. Viv said they'll be doing this after every fight. Oh, that's pretty cool. Well, we should do this at the end of every round on the Record of Ragnarok streams. When we're done a Record of Ragnarok stream, if this is released at the time, then we could do it then. That sounds like fun. If it's released at the time, I hope it is. But anyways, let's jump back. So, story survey, manga spoilers, favorite character. Pretty easy. Where's my boy? Heracles. Salt Frog? I don't even remember a Salt Frog. Second favorite character. Adam. Probably. Or, wait a minute. If they don't have them, that's... Oh, they do. Yeah, yeah. It's actually hard. It's easy to say Heracles. But then second favorite character, this is actually a toss-up. My first instinct was Adam. No problem. But then you got Jack the Ripper. You got Buddha. You got Zero. And you got Hades. We take Hades and Odin, for that matter, right out of the gate because we haven't seen enough of them yet. And Zero is really well written, but not necessarily a favorite character all around. I think we're okay to go with Adam. Favorite human fighter? Well, that's easy, Adam. But it could be Buddha and Jack are up there. Buddha and Jack are up there. Favorite god fighter? Heracles. Select the ones you think is the strongest. Select the ones. Adam. Sorry, Adam. Nobody else is on his level in this list. Let's see, like realistically. Lu Bu can't beat him. Thor can't beat him. Zeus can't. Well, Zeus did beat him. I guess Zeus would technically also be part in the strongest list. Though Thor wasn't pushed. Lu Bu, no. Kojiro, no. Poseidon, no. Jack, no. Heracles, no. Raiden, no. Shiva, no. Buddha's future sight is interesting, but as we saw, it has a flaw in it. Hajun, no. I think Adam and Zeus can beat anybody here. The Fist of Surpassed Time is too broken. Nope. Definitely not Shiva. I'll put Zeus up there, but I think, like, the strongest is still Adam overall, so. But I'll put Zeus there since he did win the fight. I mean. But. Favorite Valkyrie. Oh. Shit, what's her name? Well, it's actually a toss-up. But I think I'm going to go with Thrud. Got to make sure. Thrud is... Yeah. Thrud is the one I'm thinking of. She's the one that paired with Raiden, right? If she's the one that paired with Raiden, I really like her. Her or Brunhilde. I like Brunhilde. Yeah. Do I like Brunhilde or I think I like Thrud. I really do. Favorite special attack. Oh, now this is interesting. Well, let's go what it's not. This is actually kind of hard. It's not Raiden. It's not Shiva. It's not Buddha, and it's not Hajun. Heracles is up there because Cerberus was cool. And it should have done more, but the transformation was amazing. 40-Day Flood, no. Dear God, no. Sasuke's was cool, but no. True God's Right or the Time Punch. No. You know, I really liked Sky Eater and Thor's Hammer. I really liked those, especially in the anime. I really liked those. See, Cerberus wasn't really an attack. It was a transformation. So I'm going to put that one off to the side. Not that it might not be my favorite, but I would argue that's not an attack, but a transformation. So with that being the case, actually, I think I'm going to go Sky Eater. It just looked cool. And we saw the training montage where he just needed to reach that level, and then he's like, Sky Eater, boom! And it, like, something about Sky Eater. I mean, Thor's hammer was cool and stuff, and I like the idea that, you know, he wore the gauntlets to maintain the power and stuff, and then he, like, you know. Something with Sky Eater was simplistic, but then you could argue so was the punch, so was, you know, Dear God. They were all, you know. I think Sky Eater, though. It was the first special attack we saw, sort of idea. Yeah, I'll go with that. Best girl. Ooh. Best girl. Best girl. Please don't tell me Anne is Jack's mom. Who's the actual best girl? That's a tough one. Like, it's hard to say Brunhilde when I picked Thrud for favorite Valkyrie, but I think I like them for different reasons. As far as best girl, I mean, Aphrodite's got the clear, like, you know, maybe not best waifu, but, you know, good for other reasons. Eve was very generic. Eve was what you expect from Eve. If that was Eve from Lucifer, probably pick that. Callie. I don't remember a Callie. Where's Banner Girl? Who's Banner Girl? Where's the woman? Where's the woman that was like the other whore in Jack's flashback who was like drinking and stuff when she was in the crowd? She was cool. Because she, I would argue, is best girl because she was still a prostitute, still not the best person or anything like that, but she wasn't Jack's mom. She, like, actually, like, sat beside him, tried to talk to him, and actually, when everybody else hated, she was cheering for him in the crowd. Like, Jack's mother wasn't there, but she was there for Jack in the crowd. So, realistically, and I remember that really somber face she had, that's sticking out to me. It's either her or Gaul. Like, once again, this is best girl, not best waifu. This is best girl. And I'm at a toss-up here. Oh, yeah, wait. I can't really read the chat. I gotta pop the chat out. Hold on a second, guys. I'm gonna try doing this. Pop out chat. Pop out chat. There we go. So that I can still... This should work. If I do this, but then I can check the chat. There we go. There we go. So I can still read the chat while not exiting out of the thing. So, yeah, I think that's... Who's Anne? Well, it wouldn't be Raiden's mom. I liked Raiden's mom, too, but Anne, I swear, with a name like Anne, it's got to be... I think that's the woman that I'm thinking about. I think that's the woman. But let's read the chat for a second. Vib said Salt Frog is a mean character. It's the frog that brought Raiden his salt. Oh, Vib said he became a big meme because the fight didn't start that round. They both did their ritual, so people needed something to do. Oh, okay. If people want to select more characters. The S is if people want to select more characters. Yeah, so I selected both. Vib said, yeah, Thrud is with Raiden. The Valkyrie are listed in their own Valkyrie number instead of the order that they fight. Yeah, okay. She's probably my favorite Valkyrie. Her, Gaul, and Brunhilde. Miss said, what's going on now? Vib said, Griever is doing the Record of Ragnarok Discord survey. Interesting, said Miss. Does he plan still doing on Read later? Vib said, he does. I do. I'm just going to be doing it like you might be asleep. You might be asleep, Miss. I don't know. It is a Friday night, though, so no big deal there. But I decided I didn't have enough time. I didn't want to shortchange the restream. I would have had to start it like right away after I was done. And then... and I needed to take a break anyways, if that were the case. I didn't want a back-to-back stream. And then I would have only had like roughly an hour and a half before I had to leave. And I wasn't sure if that was enough time. Maybe the chapters had a lot of dialogue. Maybe they were really good and there was a lot to talk about. So in the end, I decided, you know what? I'll go pick up my buddy. He's got a quarantine for 14 days. So all I'm doing is picking him up, dropping him off. And then I'll come back. I'll grab a beer because then I'll be able to drink. It's Friday night. And then boom. Because my wife, that'll only be 8 o'clock for my wife. So then I can still do like a 2-hour stream. That's the plan. Vib said he does. Vib said later in the night, though, since he has to pick up a friend in an hour and a half. All right. Why did I bother talking? Vib's like my mouthpiece. Just listen to Vib. Vib knows everything. Vib's up in here. Band is outside my window with Clover making fish, and fucking Vib's up in here somehow. I don't understand it. Miss said, all right, cool. Vib said, I think Anne is the woman who worked in the brothel with Jack's mom. I think so, too, because Jack's mom did not get a name. And Vib could be trolling me right there. Vib could be trolling me. But I don't think he is. Because Anne could be the name of fucking Jack's mom. That'd be terrible. then yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna go with. You know what? I'm gonna. Yeah, we're gonna go with Anne. We're gonna go with Anne. Gaul is really close because Gaul also had that moment where she acted like Heracles, and it was for Jack. The development of Jack's character is like so good. My favorite fight. God damn it, I hate that. We're gonna go Jack versus Heracles. It could be Adam versus Zeus, but we're gonna go with that. Submit that. Your response has been recorded. That's the end? Oh, I was enjoying that. Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, no. Oh, man. Oh, geez, guys. Okay, so let's get rid of the Windows capture. Bam. And then let's resize my video capture. Something like that. Yeah, it's something like that, isn't it? Yeah. Video capture. No. What are you doing? Video capture. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Yeah, so that was that part. That was that part. Well, wasn't that fun? I actually did enjoy that. That was quite fun. That was quite a lot of fun. What were your guys' answers? Let me know. Oh, God. Now we're down to 7 likes. We had 10, and we're losing likes the more I fucking go. Jesus Christ. I'm losing likes. Like, not only did I get disliked all the shit, apparently, I haven't checked them, but I got disliked all the shit without doing anything. Then I had 10 likes, and then it dropped down to 7. What have I done to displease you people? Christ, the internet is a mean fucking place tonight. So Vib said, nah, I'm not. Okay, so it is Anne. Alright, so I picked right, but Gaul was a close second. Vib said, it's probably the woman you're thinking of. I believe it is. Yeah. Viv said, it can be longer next time. If you have any suggestions for questions to add, I can pass them on to the admin. Oh, okay. Viv said, I'll let you know when the results are made public. Very, very interesting. Okay, that'd be cool. It'd be cool to actually talk about the results. Like, I can see the results, but next Record Ragnarok stream, we can talk about the results. If they're out, we could talk about them next chapter after the stream. Like, after the chapter reaction, I could talk about the results and be like, oh, I don't agree with that, or that's obvious, or blah, blah, blah. Or really, that's surprising. We could just talk about some of the results. A good question. They asked for best girl, but they didn't ask for best boy. Just saying. Like, let's be gender equality here. And, just off the top of my head, trying to think of a question. Best boy is the only thing I can think of right off the bat. Yeah. Can't think of anything right now, but if I do think of something, Vib, I'll at you in my Discord and drop it. I think we should edit this title, though. Reaction plus Shumatsunel Valkyrie survey. There we go. Let's change the stream title just so if that's the reason I got some dislikes. Viv said, yeah, they'll be released alongside the next chapter. That is wonderful news. That's wonderful to hear. But yeah. Cool. But yeah, best boy is the only thing I can think of right now. Already did best attack, favorite Valkyrie, favorite this, favorite that. And most anticipated combatant, I guess. Like something along those lines. Like who are the people most hyped for to see? Like not like versus who or one god, one human. You could do one god, one human, I suppose. But like who is everyone most hyped to see? Is it Tesla? Is it Loki? Is it Odin? Is it Leonidas? Like who is everybody the most hyped to see that we haven't seen in a fight yet? You know, that's probably a good one. And just out of the combatants, right? Just out of the list of the combatants. So you could do a human and a god, or you could just do them all and just say, who do you want to see? I think that's a good question. Honestly, for me, it's probably a toss-up. I'd like to see Rasputin or Tesla probably the most right now. Two human fighters, actually. They're the two that I want to see in a fight the most. Out of the gods, can't really think of anybody like that I'm really hyped to see. Like, I'm hyped to see Odin fight, but I've seen Odin's design and stuff, so the design is part of it for me. I don't know. Vib said, that's a good one. Yeah. So, anyways, well, the stream's been going almost 2 hours, so, I don't have to leave for over another hour, but that's not enough time to do another stream, and this is what I talk about. At this point, I can relax, I can clean the kitchen, get some other shit taken care of, then get my ass to the airport and blah, blah, blah. Because I probably have to leave, like, the flight's getting in another hour and a half, so I have to leave. Make it to the airport, I should probably leave in about an hour, so, probably an hour and 10 I should leave, so I gotta fix my face, I gotta look presentable, I gotta look pretty, right? So, yeah. Anyways, I think that's it for now. We'll do the Tokyo Ghoul stream, assuming I don't all of a sudden get hit with a wave of tiredness and stuff when I get home. We'll still do the Tokyo Ghoul re-stream. Probably only make it to the chapter 63, depending on how fast the chapters go, but we will be doing it unless something occurs that I'm not aware of, unless his flight's delayed by 2 hours or something and I'm waiting in an airport forever. Unless something like that happens, I should be able to do an easy Tokyo Ghoul re-stream to at least chapter 63, and then we'll go from there. But I get most of my views for those ones post-stream anyways. Most of my views come after the fact, so I'm not worried about doing it too late. But, so stay tuned for that, guys. That's going to be the other one. And then tomorrow we have a Pokemon tournament in Misk's Discord. I don't know if I'll release any videos tomorrow. Where I've done a double stream tonight. So... Skin said, so back to normal next week? Yes, but also later on tonight, probably in about 3 hours. Probably about 4 hours from now. Well, no, 3 hours. Yeah, roughly around 3 hours from now. I'm not sure. I don't know how long it's going to take to get his bags, get him. I don't even know where I'm taking him. Maybe I'm driving him for fucking an hour. I don't know where his grandmother lives. Because he's got to quarantine for 14 days because he's coming back from Japan. So... his grandmother moved in with his parents for the 14 days so that they can leave, and he's going to quarantine at his grandmother's house for the 14 days solo by himself, right? So that nobody else is stuck in the house with him. So I don't know where she lives, so I'm assuming she lives close by to where, he wouldn't make me drive like 3 hours in the middle of the night. He might. It'd be a good troll for him to do. He's a funny guy. He'd probably pull that stunt. He's like, yeah, okay, we're going to fucking Cape Breton. 5 hour drive. Wouldn't get there until fucking like 6 in the morning. So that'd be funny. But yeah. So I just gotta, his flight gets in. By the time he disembarks and everything, it'll be about 11. I imagine. Because usually everyone's like, oh, the flight arrives at 10:40 or 10:30. But that's when the flight actually hits the tarmac. That's not when people start coming through the gate. That's another 10 to 15 minutes easy. Even for, not just for international, but for domestic flights. Trust me, I've sat there waiting for my wife to get off a plane for 25 minutes in the airport. The flight has been there for half an hour and nobody has gotten off her plane yet. Trust me. It happens. So, and by the time we, hug and blah, blah, blah and shit like that and grab his bags, yeah, I won't be home until probably at least midnight, I would think. I would think about midnight. So, sometime around then I'll get home, probably have to, eat something or whatever, because I haven't eaten since 5. So, we're hoping to start at midnight, in 3 hours. We're hoping to start roughly in 3 hours, but I'm not going to put a timer thing on it tonight because might be later. I might not start till 1, but I'll get it done, guys. I'll get it done. So, Skin said, also after Tokyo Ghoul, what manga do you have planned for that? Are you reading on Friday? I suggest Chainsaw Man. No, I believe I'm reading Kengan. I believe Kengan is the next one. Getting away from this shit, getting back into a good old-fashioned fist-bumping meatheads punching each other manga. Something like that. Something to sink my teeth into. Tokyo Ghoul is definitely not that great. But now that I've started, I should finish it. So when I finish that, then we'll go into, then we'll take probably a month break, or at least 2 weeks. And then the Friday streams will probably be Kengan. Skin said, so around 11? Maybe, if we're lucky. Skin said, will you have enough energy to do the stream? I've been drinking tea, and I haven't drank any beer today because I got to drive, so maybe. Have to wait and see. Skin said, so around a 1 or 2 hour stream. Yeah, like I just didn't want to cut it close, but I believe I stopped on chapter 53 or 54, and Miss said if I wanted a short stream, I could go to chapter 63. So that's most likely what's going to happen. It won't be no 3 hour stream or anything, but I should be able to get, 11 chapters read through. I should have enough energy for that. I tried to sleep in as long as possible today, knowing I had to stay up this late and still drive. I didn't want to be like, because alcohol boosts you at first. You don't get tired, right? Like alcohol, like if I was here, at midnight and I started drinking and be like, whoa, all right, I'm ready to go. And then all of a sudden 3:30, 4 o'clock hits and you're like, holy fuck, oh, I got to go to bed, right? That's a temporary boost that alcohol gives you, but then it makes you super tired. So I tried to stay in bed as long as possible today. We'll have to wait and see. So I'm hoping for the boost from the booze once I get back. Skin said, oh, Kengan. That's a good one. Yeah, I never read that, Skin said we need the 24-hour Griever stream. No, we don't. What we're going to do, though, for, what did I say? For 900. For 900, we'll do a 9-hour stream. For 900 subscribers, we're going to do a 9-hour stream. That's what we're going to do. We'll do some random stuff. I'll order a pizza or something like that, so I have easy, so I'm only gone for 15, 20 minutes. Have a slice of pizza, come back, that kind of deal. You know what I'm saying? We're going to do a 9-hour stream for 900. Get it? 9. Or I could do 9 hours. Yeah, 9 hours, 90 minutes, but that wouldn't work because 90 minutes is more. So 9 minutes, 9 hours and 9 minute stream. We're going to do a 9-hour, 9-minute stream for the 900 subscribers. That's what we're going to do. We'll probably do a read-through of maybe, I don't know. I think Haley wanted me to read the Ocarina of Time manga. I could do that. For what am I going to do for 9 hours? I guess chit-chat, jump in the Discord, do the VC, that kind of shit. Have to wait and see. Skin said we need the Griever A Day in My Life video at 1K subs. No, at 1K, I forget what's at 1K. Vib would remember. 1,500. At which stage do I read? Is it 1,000 subscribers I read? No, it's 1,500 or 2,000 or something. I read, what's the other one? Mob Psycho. I watch Mob Psycho. I forget what, yeah, I have a 2K sub, a 1K sub, and a 1,500 sub goals. One was a joke. One was an OnlyFans, which is just a joke. I could actually make an OnlyFans, but, but I forget what the other stuff is. Now, what's that now? Let's see. Oh, shit, my buddy texted me. My bad. Shit, I missed that message. He's probably already on the plane. I'll be in the airport, sure. So yeah, Skin said, what about a 1 million sub goal? A 1 million sub goal, I will, oh, Christ, I'll never get to 1 million. I'm never getting to 1 million, Skin, so, I don't know. For 1 million, why don't we do, for 10,000, I'll do a 24-hour stream. 10,000, yeah, for 10,000 I'll do a 24-hour stream. For a day in the life, for 2,400, because that'd be 24 hours, an hour per, every 100. So at 2,400 subs, I'll do a day in the life of me. Right? I'll do a day in the life of me. Okay? That'll take a lot of editing, but I can do it. But for 1 million, I don't know. What do I do for 1 million? What does everybody want somebody to do for 1 million subscribers? I have no idea. Skin said, hey, anything's possible. I'm not getting to know 1 million, man. I've been on YouTube for over half a decade, and I've only got one channel to like 300, 400 something, and now this channel is just pushing that 700 envelope. And it took me this long. I saw a brand new channel open up 3 months ago. They got 81,000 subscribers. Like, you either blow up or you don't. And it's just not happening for me. The only reason honestly, well, there's a few reasons. The only reason I keep my YouTube and I keep doing stuff is because I like all the people I've met. I like talking about manga and anime and stuff like that. And I like doing this stuff. But I certainly don't do it for money or for anything other reasons. Otherwise, I'd be really bitter. I'd be envious. I'd be jealous. I'd be bitter. It'd be a lot of negativity, knowing that I think I make really good quality content, sometimes better than other people or on par with other people. I make Pokemon Let's Plays and Nuzlocks and challenges and stuff. I think they're well crafted, well done. I get nothing. Other channels that just start, boom. Like if I made a new channel right now, if I made a brand new channel and did a Pokemon Nuzlocke challenge, that video's hitting 10,000 views for some reason. Like, I don't get it. I don't understand the algorithm. I don't understand I know YouTube doesn't work on a fairness system, but I don't understand it. You react to a Bleach episode and boom, everybody goes nuts. I react to Bleach episodes. Nobody cares. Live streams, reactions, video reactions. I try a shit ton of stuff, but I'm always lost. I'm always lost in the sea. So yeah, it's just not gonna happen. Skin said at 1 million we need the Griever with subscribers. Oh yeah, sure. I'll do Griever Con or whatever. I'll do Griever Con. I'll go to Montreal or Toronto or something. Not Toronto, I hate Toronto, but I'll go to Montreal. I'll rent a lobby because if I have 1 million subscribers, I'll make a lot of money. Trust me. People complain about all the monetization and stuff, but they're sitting with more money than I am, and I work my ass off. So I ain't got sympathy in that regard. People complaining about their ad revenue. Meanwhile, they have enough money some people have enough money to set them for life for doing YouTube for 5 years. People have enough money that they can bank it, go get a fucking part-time job, and they're good for the rest of their life. So, but yeah, if I have 1 million subscribers, I should have enough money to rent a floor of a lobby or something. We can do it, something like that. Skin said, well, I think you make pretty good content. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, everybody who subscribed to me goes, man, you make really good content, or people really like my reactions, or really like my reviews. It's just they're not out there. They're just not out there enough. I don't know how else to promote them. I made a Discord. I promoted on other Discords. I went to Reddit and tried to promote, and nobody wanted me to. So I stopped doing that because I kept getting moderators getting mad at me. So I stopped doing that. What's next? Do I make a fucking Instagram to do it? A TikTok? I don't know. But anyway, yeah. I don't think the quality of my content is the problem. I think it's literally the quality's fine. It's it's just the algorithm doesn't like me. I guess doesn't like old people. It doesn't mind 30-year-olds talking about anime when they're already popular. It minds 30-year-olds talking about anime when they're not popular. I don't know. Skin said, if Tekken was to randomly join your server, would you feel overwhelmed? Well, number one, he's not huge on Discord. Like, I was a part of his Discord, I believe, or whatever, but he shut that shit down a while ago. He didn't really use Discord that much anyways. I mean, so, I don't know. But sure, I mean, if, like, King of Lightning or... if King of Lightning, who I did speak to once, like, not verbally, but I messaged him one time, and he did message me back. But if King of Lightning, or Tekking, or Nuxtaku, or, I don't know, Briggs, Screwface Gene, any of these guys, if Rustage, if Lost Paws, I'm trying to think. There's so many people that if they messaged me, I would, or joined my server and stuff, or said, hey, I want to collab with you, I wouldn't feel overwhelmed. I'd feel euphoric. I'd feel like, wow, this is awesome that I get to converse, I get to talk with these guys about things that I love, because I watch their content. They clearly think I have a good opinion or something. That, you know, if I get invited onto a podcast or something like that, it's always a really nice feeling. Right? That's how the community grows. So, big or small, it's always nice to be thought of and invited to things. Let's just be real. So, yeah. Skin said, I guess the algorithm just doesn't like you. Yeah, it's hated me for years. It hated my old channel, and it hates this channel. I don't know what to do. They don't like 30-year-old white Canadians. I don't know what to tell you. Talking about anime, they just don't like it. But yeah, I guess that's the stream, guys. Stream's been going for 2 hours, and we did multiple stuff. But thanks, guys, so much for watching. Fuck you to all the losers who disliked my content. All the whiners, because, you know, you'd have my respect if you had told me why you didn't like the stream, but the fact that you hit dislike and didn't have the balls to tell me why makes you a loser in my book, so fuck you. And other than that, I don't know what else to really say. Stay tuned in a few hours from now when I do the Tokyo Ghoul read-through stream. That'll be fun. We're going to try to get to chapter 63 on that. That should be fun. Stay tuned for more of the Pokemon matches coming up. Week 6 is upon us tomorrow. One Piece chapter review, Hunter's Guild Red Hood, Ayakashi Triangle, JJK is on break this week, but those reviews should be out in a relatively by Sunday or Monday-ish. So yeah. Yeah. Skin said, would you do a Bleach or a One Piece collab with Tekking if given the opportunity? Good question. Split it down the middle. 50-50. I don't really care which one. I love Tekking for his One Piece stuff. I love him for his Bleach stuff. It'd be really cool to talk to him about either or. Either or would be fine with me. Skin said, the 2-hour stream. Yeah. Skin said, oof, 8 likes and 8 dislikes. Yeah, very unfortunate because I had 10 likes. People actually chose to dislike or chose to unlike. There weren't added dislikes by the sounds of it, but I had 10 likes and people decided to dislike the stream after liking it. Fucking, I don't know what. I think people are jumping on a bandwagon. Maybe somebody's trying to tell me something. We don't like you. I don't know. But anyways, yeah, and you know what? It's so surprising. I'm used to the hate from the One Punch Man streams on chapters I shit on. But I didn't say anything bad about this chapter, so that's what's hilarious. But anyways, so I've got my most disliked stream of all time on a chapter that I thought was 10 out of 10, 9 out of 10 because it jumped away, but a 9 out of 10 One Punch Man chapter and a Shumatsunel Valkyrie survey that I did. And apparently people hated it. But anyways, that's the stream, guys. Like, comment, subscribe. See you back here in a few hours, 3 to 4 hours from now, and we'll be doing Tokyo Ghoul live stream. Hope you guys see all there. Hopefully the whiners are the fuck out of here and they go to bed, because I'm sure it'll be past their itty bitty little whiny bedtime. And we'll see you guys in a few hours. So. Oh, right, I have to hit end stream. I can't just... See, this is the problem when I don't drink. I don't have the mental capacity to remember how to end a stream. Whoa, fourth dimension thinking, right? But anyways, all right. Ciao, everybody.